Good afternoon, everyone. It is Thursday, I believe. I'm losing track of my days, I'm telling you. I am just out here working for a little while. I had to take a day or two rest. I haven't listed some babies I want to list, and I haven't been out here just because that fire situation got yucky again. I mean, I will insert some photos. Two are not mine, one is mine, of what it kind of looked like here. For a couple of days, and still looks like today actually. The smell of the smoke isn't strong, but I wasn't sure if it was going to get stronger, so I kind of stayed away from wrapping and shipping babies just because I don't want them to go off smelling like smoke. But the sky has been this eerie, orangey, crazy business. I can't even describe it. It's just like every post-apocalyptic movie you've ever seen. It looks like our fires combined with the terrible fires in Oregon have just filled this sky with the creepiest atmosphere. I'm sorry, I have to moisturize my hands while I'm talking to you because they are so dry. Yeah, so I took a couple days break and I'm back to it. And I got to spend a day or two with a new friend that I met here on YouTube who is really, really rather cool. And she's been kind of playing with the idea of painting babies, and that gets me super excited. I love it when people find something that they want to do. And so we just hung out and chatted on FaceTime, and she ordered a bunch of stuff. Ordered up Bountiful Babies, I guess it's like, entry-level kit with the basic colors in it and a few sculpts. And we got on FaceTime and we just painted together. I will say I just really need to up my game when it comes to workshopping. It was kind of odd. We were just doing a lot of chatting, and I'm trying to explain over a very long distance how to do things, and showing her on FaceTime, which is really weird. And then I remembered that I had made all those videos when I first started here. Just go and watch the videos. I think you'll probably get more out of that than doing this like this. I was pretty distracted and excited about talking about things, and it was just crazy business, but it was a whole lot of fun. What else? I just got some stuff in the mail, and I'm just opening up. This is, I just opened this, but not all the way. Something I got from, let me cover that address, from someone in Texas that I met on a doll forum who crochets. Now, I'm super picky about crochet. Usually, I like it only if it's a vintage crocheted baby blanket. I don't know, there's something really sweet about those, and I usually find those in consignment shops. But this woman had this cutest little dress that she made that she was selling on Etsy, and so I went over to Etsy and found one I liked and I ordered it. It is so pretty. Oh my goodness. Let me show you. I hope she doesn't mind that I shout her out. It's Crochet Vintage Baby, Debbie Scott. Look her up on Etsy. She has a few cute things on there. Look at this sweet little dress. Oh my goodness, it's not made out of yarn. And I don't know enough about crochet to say what it's made out of, but it's like a really nice, I don't know what it's called. I wish I did. My great-grandmother used to do this. I think it was called tatting back then. And she used to make little doilies, made them every year for everybody. And she'd do this at the bottom of guest towels. And everyone in the family had them. And she also used to donate them to her church, and they would get raffled. Oh my God, this is so beautiful. And she put these little flowers on them. I think they're made out of seam binding. Look at that, isn't that nice? Oh, this is so pretty. I wish you could see it and feel it. I wasn't sure what to expect. Such beautiful work, oh my. Look at these little buttons. That's so sweet. I love things that are made by people's hands. I'm gonna go back and get another one of these. Oh, that just made my heart happy. Thank you so much, Debbie. I love it. Good work. I love it when people make stuff. And then I have another little box here. I think I know what it is. I was gonna open it, and then I ran out of energy and time, so I said I'll do it in the morning. I got distracted. A kit. A whole lot of kit. But a lot of times artists will, you know, they'll buy a couple of one baby, or they'll buy a baby and it's just not what they wanted, or they decided they're not going to paint anymore. There's all different kinds of reasons why people resell. Sometimes people buy sculpts that they know are going to be a hit and are limited. Then they buy them and then they wait for them all to be gone, and then they sell them for more to other people who are kicking themselves for not getting one. So, you know, that's a thing. I don't think that's a bad thing. I mean, that's the world of collecting, right? And this is, it's a 71 out of 500 Avalie. Let's see what she looks like. Ooh, she has a belly plate. There's a little bag of baby here. She came with her little body. And for those of you not too familiar with how reborning works, this is a standard body for a reborn doll. They come from different companies. I think they're all mostly sewn in China, and they all look exactly the same. Sometimes they come with these already in them. Sometimes you have to put them in them, and sometimes they have a string in there. I take out the strings and put in these cables because they hold tighter and they last longer. A while back, and when I first started, the bodies didn't have all of this tailoring. Like, they didn't have this ruched chest and this ruched bottom. And they were like teddy bears. They had these big bellies. And then one day, voila, these popped up. Thank goodness whoever decided to do that. That was a great idea. They just look nicer. So that's her body. She has a little belly plate without the bits. I don't think it's totally necessary anyway. I think this is perfect, and these are really fun to paint. I don't paint a lot of bellies just because for me they're super bulky. You tend to use them mostly just for photography or if you're displaying your baby. They're not real practical, but they do make really pretty photographs, and people tend to want them a lot, and they ask for them. So I'm trying my best to order them a little bit more often. Now I just have to remember to paint them right. And let's look at her little limbs. Oh, she has cute little feet. Who's the artist? The artist is sculpting artist Tiffany Campbell. That's a nice leg. This is that deep creasing that I just don't think is totally necessary. I think if you're not going to reborn a doll, this is nice because it looks like, you know, chubby thighs. But I think if you are reborning, I think the lighter the crease, the better. So if I were the boss of the reborn world and I could have access to every artist, I'd say, hey, relax yourself. Those creases don't need to be so deep. And she has these cute little baby feet. They're not super wrinkly or realistic. They're kind of bubbly toed, but they're pretty precious. And sculpting is not easy, so please don't go emailing Tiffany and telling her that I don't like her babies. Here we go. Here's a hand. Again, you know, I'm going to have to figure out what to do there to make this hand look a little bit more realistic, just because it doesn't have any of the natural creasing that you would see on your fingers. But that's a challenge for me, so I can do that. But I do like the arm, and I love it that it doesn't have any thick creases in the arm. That's really nice. Very delicate little arm. These are just things I notice when I look at a sculpt. Cute face. Super, super cute face. Look at that face. Yeah, she's super cute. Her ears are very, very basic. For me, I see lots of possibilities because she left a lot of room for me to play and imagine and make this my own baby. Her nursery is Sweet Sunrise Nursery. There we go. Yeah, Very cute. This little package, I already opened it. I'm sorry, I took all the magic and fun out of it. This little package came in the mail yesterday. I mean, this looks like a package that maybe mohair would come in, and I thought, oh, did I order some mohair that I forgot about? What a lot of people would call Happy Mail. I've never gotten that before, and it was so sweet. Somebody sent me this sweet little card, and I apologize. When I opened it up, I opened it with scissors, so I cut off the bottom of the card. Oh my goodness. And I don't have her permission to use her name, but I will read you a little bit of the card. Some of it is personal, but it just says, this is just a little gesture of gratitude for all you've been doing to help me and the rest of the Reborn community with your YouTube videos. It's my own favorite tea, and I'm hoping you'll enjoy it as much as I do. And she goes on with a little personal story and how she just started reborning and how it has really made her life much happier. Again, I don't have her permission to read all of it, so I'm not going to. I hope I can use her first name. Her first name is Julia. Thank you, Julia. This card means the world to me. You have no idea what it's like to just go out to the mailbox and somebody sends you some kind words. It's just the sweetest thing. And look at this yummy little tea. And it has like a little pepper on the front of it, so I think this might be spicy. I can see like currants in there and raisins, and it looks like lavender and cinnamon and peppers. Oh my goodness, this is way too exciting. I am going to have this tonight when I write in my journal. Thank you again. Oh, I'm so happy. I love loose tea. I love it, I love it, I love it. So I appreciate that. Thank you so much. And what am I doing today? Well, I am painting baby. I have Joanna in the oven, and I will go get her in a second because her hair is coming out quite nice. So I've been painting Joanna off and on this week, and I got really frustrated because I was making a baby with deeper brown skin tones, and a lot of people think, oh, we're just gonna get some brown paint, slap it on that vinyl, and make a baby. Well, it doesn't work that way. We're all like this rainbow of colors under our skin, and if you look at it for a little while, you'll be able to see all those greens and blues and yellows, and they're all in different places, and our eyes pick it up in different lights in different ways. And so here is Joanna's leg. I'm not sure if you can see it very well. So she started off turning super gray, and I panicked. I color corrected her, then she looked super yellow. I color corrected her again, and she turned orange. And then I color corrected again, and she looked too pink. And after a while, everything started to come together. And this is something that I was telling, look at that foot. This is something I was telling a friend of mine that I was doing a little art play date with, that things happen as you progress with painting, and there are times when you think, I gotta strip this, I can't do this, I'm not gonna be able to fix this. Well, if you really can't fix it, you won't be able to fix it anyway, and a couple more layers of paint isn't gonna change that. So just keep going. Worst comes to worst, you strip it. You were gonna strip it anyway. You might be surprised what happens. You never know what color combinations are going to click. And that is why, and I know a lot of people have different painting methods and different styles, but for people who are painting like me in very, very thin layers, that is why we do such translucent layer after layer. I know a lot of people think, why can't I just mix up the skin tone I desire all in one shot, paint it on the baby, and be done? What is with this torturous layer after layer business? Well, different colors react to each other in different ways depending on how they're stacked up, for lack of a better word. You have to play with the colors, and you have to just be patient. Let them all kind of get married and work out their problems, and then see what kind of magic happens. I'm actually super, super happy with the way this baby turned out, and I almost grab Joanna's head real quick so you can see her.